and welcome along. This is Virtual Farmer. It's our penultimate visit here to Oakbridge Farm, and we're going to be doing our final harvest today. So we're just getting the combine harvester hooked up and sorted out. We're going to be setting this on courseplay. I worked out what my problem with courseplay last time was. I hadn't updated to the latest version, so we've done that now. And I'm hoping that that will all be good. So let's unfold our harvester here. And once that's done, yeah, we can start it up. We've got a nice field of wheat here, so all of this will go to flour. And next episode, we're going to be sort of totting everything up. So I'm hoping to get all the flour through. We pop out here. Yes, we have got a courseplay. Oh, we got our swath on, which is good. So let's get a new course set up. We want to have, I think, we're going to want at least a couple of headlands. We want to start work on the headlands. We want to have lands in the middle here. And yeah, I think that should do it. 6 rows per land. Perfect. So we'll generate that. And that creates this. Oh, we're going across the field this time. We planted it the other way. So we're going to, not overly realistic, but if this is the way courseplay wants to do it, I think it actually makes it a little bit better. So we're going to start at the first waypoint. And we will start job. And the combine is off and doing. I then want to copy this course because I want to do something today that we forgot to do last time. And that is that I want to hook this tractor up, the David Brown, to the baler and have that running on the same course. Now, what I'm going to do is first get this repaired because of the problems we've had with the case tractor before, the quad track. We'll get this repaired in here. So, yeah, let's repair that for 2,967. And then we can hook this up to the baler and get that working. Now, I'm not immediately going to start this baling. We are going to let the combine do the headlands first, and then we'll go round with the baler after that. And then what we can do is we can switch our smaller case tractor between carting and going and doing the bale pickup. If I can pick up all the bales off the headland, I'll be very happy. So let's bring this. We want to copy that. Yep. And then this will go from nearest waypoint because we'll get that started in here. But if we leave this at the side of the field, that then is ready to go when we're all set up there. And before we continue on, and before we get a first load in our harvester, I brought this tractor up to this field here because field 25, we still have the opportunity to earn a decent amount of money on. We've got a ploughing contract over here, so we will accept that contract. Okay. We've got the one from field 6 we completed successfully last time, so we'll collect that as well. And then into here, we're going to create a brand new course. So let's get onto the field. Everything's good there. I'm pretty happy with all of those fieldwork settings. Oh, we want to do a couple of headlands first. Yep, generated that course, and that's looking pretty good. So we will start that job there. And that is widening out to its full width, and away that goes. This is going to take an hour and 14 minutes, which is about perfect for this. So yeah, happy with that. We can just leave that going. Combine is almost full already, so we need to get the case tractor and the trailer over here. This Nardi header trailer, pain in the butt to reverse because it has this steering axle. It is, yeah, absolutely painful to get backwards, but we've got it in. That'll do. Let's hook up our trailer then, and we can head over and empty the combine. I drop the trailer all hooked up. Let's head around the other side, because yeah, that combine is now going to be waiting for us. Yeah, here we go. It is made a little bit of space for us to empty out. Hopefully my trailer is in the right place. That should do it. Yeah. Oh, right on the edge. Could have positioned a little bit better. Combine is empty. We'll back the tractor trailer out the way. And then that'll be able to go in and get started again. Expecting that to want to empty closer to the other side of the field. So we'll head back round, and then our tractor and trailer should be in position for that when the combine gets round the other side. Something I did learn from last time and that needed doing was repairs on this tractor. So we've given the quad track here a quick repair, and it should do this job without any issues now. I'm not quite sure why we're doing headland first. I think it must set it to do headland first. Doesn't overly matter. We can do that either way around. But yeah, this seems to be cracking on with this quite nicely. And my combine looks like it's going to take a similar sort of length of time. So we should be able to get through all of this work today, especially if we can keep the combine moving. If I can prevent it from stopping too much, this should go all pretty smoothly. Combine is showing as full, or getting near being full. So I'm just going to pull that alongside and empty out. I think we're, yeah, nicely in the middle of the trailer. Good to see that I haven't lost my karting skills. Even though it's been quite a few years since I've actually been behind the wheel of a tractor doing this. And we should be able on this back row here to get a full trailer out. I'm basically going to go until the trailer's full, and that will keep us going for a little while. And yeah, perfect. We might be able, in fact, to get the baler started once we've got this tipped. I wonder if this will get full by this corner. I don't think it will, but I think we'll take it at this point. Whatever. Yeah, there we go. 96%. That will do us nicely. So with the combine now running on its second headland, I am going to unfold this. Just check that the back has actually unfolded. Yeah. Turn it on, and then I want to get that first little bit at the start. We'll get it on to the row, and then turn that on, and nearest waypoint, away that goes. And yeah, that will now start baling up. And we'll want to try and get these bales collected as quickly as possible. I'm going to try and empty out the combine on this little strip here, so that when it comes to cutting into the field, the combine is going to be as empty as it can be. Looks like it's got about half a tank, which should be good because we can take 2 full tanks then into the trailer. Empty out for me. I'm hoping it's just going to sit at the end here and just empty out. Well, we got a little bit off. Hopefully that will have got it. Baler has started dropping bales around the field, so we're going to go chasing them with this now. Be able to quickly switch between our baler and our trailer. I'm kind of glad the combine missed that bale. That was a little bit close. But yeah, if we can keep these headlands, especially clear of bales at this stage, then that will just keep the combine running quite nicely. Combine has a full grain tank, so I'm going to try and turn around in this space here. I think there should be enough room just. Yeah, turning circle on this little case is perfect. It's not even a little case, this is definitely a medium-sized case, and it's working really well, this combination. I am very pleased. I mean, it's very similar basically to the setup we had with the New Holland on here, but it's all very nice and red. I could possibly have switched the Red Rock trailer back to its default color of red, and then that would have been a very red setup here. None of the straw bales that we're collecting up here at the moment are going to be kept. We have a healthy number of straw bales already down with the cows, so as a result, I don't need to actually keep these. This is just a nice little extra bit of money. I'm gonna have to go and take a whole load of, well, we're gonna have to ship all of the wheat we've got here down to the windmill. So what I'm gonna do for our final episode, we'll get all of that transported, and then when it comes to the final episode, we will probably be moving forwards to a little bit later in the year and just totting up exactly how much money we've made on here, seeing if we can make the million. We're gonna be about 350,000 short, I reckon, as it stands at the moment. So with any luck, we'll be able to make up that gap with this harvest and with our output from it, because yeah, we haven't made any money off our crops at all really so far on here. I think we've sold a bit of flour, but otherwise, yeah, we've got cakes, we've got chocolate, we've got lots of stuff in process that we can make money off, and I'm hoping it's going to make up the gap. Now here's something that worried me, and yeah, we're going to have to move the combine out of the way for a moment, so we will stop that there, back it off, let the baler pass, come back in, and what I'm going to do is start this off and just go and do this little bit to get me past the stacker, though that is going to cause issues when it comes to bale it, and then we will get that going again like that. Yeah, might have to clean that up myself a little bit. All in all, though, that's worked pretty well. That is the headlands all cleared up, and yeah, we're all done on that. Could be a case now of being able to just keep the combine going, and don't know where my baler's off to. I think it wanted to refuel, but we're all right. We don't need to do that. It has got plenty of space. We want to just, yeah. I think it was also trying to turn around at a really difficult angle. We'll start it up again, drop it into here, and then the baler. And then the baler, we can just leave going, nearest waypoint. Perfect. And then we want to get the combine emptied on this last row here, because, well, A, the combine's full, and B, it's going to go and cut in after it's completed this. Slow that down a little bit, and we're good. I think this time, yeah, we're going to end up with a full trailer before we hit the end of the row. It's 2 full trailers-ish off here already. Nearly 50,000 litres. I actually have plenty of time this time to get this up here and deliver it to the windmill. So we'll get this up here and we'll tip this. I want to have a quick look at my productions. The windmill, we want to be creating wheat flour. So activate that. How is our bakery doing as far as flour goes? Flour, we got 76,000 litres. I think we'll leave the windmill selling the flour because bakery is going to be hard pushed to get through all of that in time. Combine was full before we got back, and oh wow, that's the David Brown is probably catching up with it. Had we not got back when we did, we would have had a row of bales where we are now, and we kind of want to avoid that at all costs. We don't want the bales interfering with the harvest. I've limited the speed of the baler to be just slower than the combine. Hopefully that will allow the combine to get a little bit of a lead out, and if we're tipping to the windmill, it means if the combine stops, the tractor shouldn't catch up to it too much. Not quite a full trailer this time. Yeah, 96% again. So we'll go get this tipped, and hopefully we'll be back before the combine is full. I've actually made it back before the combine is full. That's actually amazing. The lights are flashing, but the combine is not yet full. In fact, yeah, we've made it just in time. That is fantastic. So an empty combine, we can make it all the way back for. That is brilliant. However, I need to kind of be in line with combine in order for it to empty. But I'm happy with that. That has worked out really well. More than halfway through my day, and I can't help but notice that there's a few baling contracts kicking around that would actually be quite good. I'm looking at this here at Field 22. I kind of want to see how long that would take to do. We've also got a massive ploughing contract on 15 that we cannot get done today, unfortunately. But that would be worth a lot to us. Do you know what? I think that is going to be out of our range. If that had come up at the beginning of the day, similarly with that, if either of those had come up at the beginning of the day, I would be all over them trying to get them done. As it is, I don't think there's enough time left. Our plough, though, is making really good progress. It's more than 80% through this field. It is at the bottom end at the moment, coming back up to the top. So that is doing really, really well. And our baler, I think we can probably put up a little bit. It's not catching up too much with the combine, and we're making it back in plenty of time to get the combine emptied. So yeah, that can now match the combining speed, I think. Looking at these time-saving stock check and when things sell, all of the bread we got, January would be perfect time to sell that. Cake is going to be in October. We've got 22,000 on that at the moment. We've already got 50,000 on the bales. Those are January. Most of the stuff to sell seems to be January at the moment. So, yeah, we're going to be keeping an eye on that. There's not a huge amount of field left to go, and I'm just wondering if we can fit it all in this trailer. I'm a little bit doubtful of that. There's maybe 1 or 2 rows left, but we are already up to 78%. So we might hit maybe 85 on here. Oh, I don't know. I think, do you know what? It could go either way. I think we will see exactly how much space we have left and whether we might fit the rest of this field in this trailer. Moment of truth. Is there going to be enough space in our trailer to fit the rest of this field? It's gone up and down once. We've got 17% of the trailer free. I'm hoping I've positioned my tractor in the right place as well. Yes, there we go. Right, let's see if this fills it up. Oh, it's getting stuck on that pile of straw at the end. But looks to me Oh, look at that. 99%. That is spot on. Perfect. Looks like our case has finished as well, which is brilliant. We can send this back to the yards then. And that we can then collect the contract for that, which is brilliant. So let's just send that back to the farm. Set destination. And send that back to there. And I want to move my combine out the way because at the moment that baler won't be able to finish. But really pleased about that as well. The combine has done a fantastic job today. I'll just park that off over to the side over here, I think. So there we have it. Contract's done. Baling is just about done. Harvest is done. We are all looking pretty good. We've got, yeah, the baler is just finishing up over there. We'll get these bales collected up. I might leave them on the field, actually, until we look to sell. And that way we can get the farm in a position that somebody can pick up if they want to in the new year. For today, though, we're going to leave it here. And we'll see next time just how well we've done over these 2 years. Until then, see you later. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Huge thank you as well to all of my patrons and channel members. These videos are only made possible thanks to your support. If you want more from Virtual Farmer, please check out the videos on screen now, or subscribe for more. And I will see you next time.